I don't like Buddha, but like Thor low diffing Buddha.
I think Cross versus Losey Slam just fucking fucks up. Losey Vert just like fucks up the verse. But all right,
Bro, shut up, bro.
We
Shut
can
up.
keep
Name
it
is like
later.
his name is
I'll
like
run anyone on that topic.
Jobword.
What'd you say?
His name is like Jobword or some shit.
Yeah, he's cool.
Nah,
What's up,
he
Orca?
has such
Black
ass
people are not
takes.
human.
Like,
What'd you say?
Nothing. I said what's up, bro.
Okay, what's up, man?
All right. Kai, just send me the recording later because I'm probably just gonna like fall asleep right now.
Yeah, that's all good. That's all good.
Kai?
That's cool.
Pretty boy Kai?
Yes,
No.
sir. The one and
Are
only.
you a pretty boy?
Fuck no, bro. I'm obese and fat as shit on Discord.
He's not obese. The nigga's just bulking.
Yeah, he's just been bulking like.
Nigga says obese as in like he's fucking 400 pounds.
Yeah, leave him alone, bro. He's just bulking and there's
bro, I am 6'5" and I'm 210, bro. That's big for like what I'm normally weighing. Okay.
Yeah, but like
True.
Cody's like 5'6" and like 300, nigga. Like, yeah.
Holy shit! 5'6".
Yo, Cody's just getting violated.
Damn, y'all Easter niggas crazy fat.
Man. Yeah. Anyways, Buddha versus Poseidon.
Buddha wins.
No, are you niggas like gonna debate it, or are you gonna just like say Buddha wins?
Buddha wins.
Buddha wins.
I want to hear.
You want to engage in a dialect, or do you want to just?
He was saying in call that I had to join the call to hear his valid points.
Yep.
And
right.
I want to hear them.
Yeah, so we can debate it.
And then you have to.
Wait, did you only join the call to like debate me, or just to hear my argument?
Hey, hold up, bro. My boyfriend said he want to play league. I'll see you guys later.
Word later. Anyways, did you join
what'd you come to do? Like, what was your intention?
I want to hear your argument and then debate your argument. I want to debunk your argument. I want to make you feel like shit after this.
Jesus Christ, nigga, are you a fucking
hey, it's the enlightened one.
Like I said, feel like shit. Like, what is wrong with you? You're acting like you're gonna torture him for 12 hours.
Here's a little like I don't know, like a little pro tip. If you're gonna like, okay, you're in college, right? You flex that you're like trying to get that doctorate in like literature or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Your intention and your goal is to make like a 16-year-old feel bad for a take he made. You're a loser. I'm telling you that right now. You're a loser for that.
Okay, yeah, I want to add on to that.
I'm nowhere.
After what Kai just said,
we're like separate in age. I literally just graduated high school and got into college.
Bro, it really doesn't matter. Like, I don't care. Like, are you an adult? Yes or no?
No.
So you're 17?
You're under the age of 18.
Under the age of 18, yes. I'm about to turn 18, however.
Okay, so you're an almost adult.
Nearly an adult.
You're a college student whose goal is to... Yeah, you're still a loser. Okay, let's get this over with, then. Your whole argument is what? Buddha could, like, precog Poseidon's, like, movements?
Well, it's not that. It's not just that. Like, let's see. Not only can he predict his opponent's next movement just by reading the souls, and he can react before the move is thrown out, which he's shown ample enough time. It's like his weapons have different abilities, and it's all based on his emotions. And the gods even said they've never seen his weapon change.
Okay, stop shotgunning. We're going point by point. You said that you know how to debate, but you're stringing on longer points. Let's go point by point, okay?
It's early.
All right.
Okay, here's how a debate works. Let me just explain this real quick. So you present a point. If your opponent has a refutation, they say your refutation. Then you go counter argument to counter argument until that point finishes, and then we conclude to a winner of that said point, and then you move on.
Yeah, let's go. I want to start with his eye, with the eye feet.
With the eye feet?
Yes.
Okay, how about we just get the semantics of his future vision? I think that's more important.
It sees everything that his opponent's going to do before they even throw it out, and he has ample enough time to react to it.
I disagree. I think he sees the next movement only. I don't think he sees everything.
If he sees the next movement only, wouldn't that mean he has enough time to react to it?
No. No. Because like you asked me that question. So are you saying that like if you see it, you could react to it?
No. It's like he knows it's going to happen before you even do it. Like well before you even do it.
Okay. Cool. What does that
So
matter?
it matters a lot. Poseidon, if that's the case, any straightforward attack Poseidon throws out, he can just easily dodge.
Oh wait, so we're bloodlusting them, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, yeah, sure. 40-day flood. His movements are just too fast that like just seeing them isn't enough to react to him.
Okay. I beg to differ.
It was verbatim stated
Yeah, a human with
by
no
Kojiro who literally looks 1,000 steps ahead
and barely, it's all of his movements, all his dodging comes from predictions. Buddha can literally
the ultimate prediction, not just a prediction.
It's not
Get it right.
It's not an ultimate prediction.
It's literally called the ultimate prediction. Stupid.
Bruh. Let me just say.
Stop stuttering and continue.
Now, I know you're smart. You're probably like smarter than Jobber. I just want you to know prediction and future vision are like way different from each other. Like,
I'm aware.
No joke. I just wanna make that clear right now.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Okay. Just making sure we're not dealing with a dumbass here.
Yeah, no. And this is the problem, right? Because like I've already had this argument multiple times. People are like, oh, it's future vision. Like it's going to definitively happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'll just say Poseidon was able to like handle and keep up with somebody who, for one, just doesn't just see his movements, experiences the movements, and does it levels ahead compared to Buddha, who just does it like that moment.
Yeah, but that's the thing about his ability. That's the thing about his ability. Like his opponent's next move is like an automatic course of action. There's nothing to change about it.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not saying that that's like changing. I'm saying he could know about it. That doesn't mean that he could react to it.
He can act. He can really react. He can really react to
Why?
it. Let me bring up.
Is it the after image one at the end?
What?
Is it the after image feat that he has at the end?
That wasn't going to be my first point, but we can talk about that.
Okay, what feat is it then?
What?
What feat is it then? Like
that
you're bringing up. You don't have to pull up a scan. I probably know it.
The beginning of the fight with Zero Fuku. Instantly, the Misery Cleaver, he sees like what happens well before the Misery Cleaver is even at, the four saw things. Like, I don't know what that weapon is called. I really don't care.
Whatever.
But he was able to see that before it even formed, which makes me believe that his future vision his future vision sees,
Here, let me.
I want to say up to like a minute or two into the future, and he has time to react to it. The only reason he didn't react to that one was because it was, I want to say, like, he couldn't. There was no way he could dodge it.
Let's see. Well, I'm like looking at it. So you're saying which one exactly? Are you saying just like where it's like portrayed that he's moving before the attack? Like
no.
Or which one?
It's the one, the four it was the one before he pulls out the shield.
Before he pulls out the shield?
Yes.
So for the big ass one, okay.
Oh, and all of this respectfully, by the way.
Against the enlightened one. I just don't know which one you're talking about. There's like a couple instances.
The instances where he says, whoa, don't you think that's a bit too much?
Whoa. Wait, so you're talking about like his reaction to his like big ass hammer. Like before that?
The big ass hammer.
I know technically it's not a hammer, but like, you
But
know.
What's being talked about here?
Poseidon versus Buddha.
Oh yes, that's interesting actually.
Let's see.
I would on probably Buddha.
This one, that one, that one.
I feel like Buddha's whole prediction thing would just cheat out.
That's what I'm
Poseidon.
saying. Like
That's what a lot of people think.
They literally said that his eyes are literally the ultimate cheat.
Okay. So you're talking about this one. So you said before this, right?
Are you sending it?
I'm just looking at. So you said before he says, "Whoa, isn't that kind of cheating?"
Yes. In the process of
this one.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, that's just him like raging.
I mean, yeah.
Like, I don't think.
Buddha.
Sasha, shh. Out.
Okay, I was just to say what Buddha has is basically what Sasaki Kojiro has, except instead of anticipation, it's just you see the future. Like I don't see how
people just don't understand it. Are you talking about the scan where it just says against the enlightened one, all attacks are made null?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was looking at it before then.
That's literally the argument. That's literally the argument right there. It literally states that all attacks are made null. Right. That right there.
No, I think all of Zero's attacks are made null. Sure.
I mean, you can say that because Zero was getting dog walked, and it's like it states that anyone with a soul, Buddha can predict anything that they're gonna do up to a moment's time. And seeing as how Buddha, I wish I could show you. I wish I could tell you the actual chapter it's in.
Well, I mean, I'm like looking at it. Well, I mean, it'd be pretty easy to like avoid the movement of somebody who you're like relative to in stats, and the only the only thing that gives you an advantage is the future vision.
Let me tell you, Buddha is not relative to Zero Fuku.
It says he's relative to Zero.
That is,
but he clapped Zero. That wasn't even a fight.
And
Zero
doesn't matter.
Kane, can you please mute? Please.
Fight.
Hmm.
Mans was literally trolling Zero the entire time.
Okay, that doesn't matter.
It really does.
No, it doesn't.
He trolled Zero, and then he beat his
shut up! You're not a part of this debate.
Kane,
why do you keep interrupting?
Compromise the dialogue. Just mute up, bro.
God,
just spectate.
Just mute. You could wait. Anyways, you were saying
Buddha said this statement verbatim: "I will play with you until your tantrum is over." Meaning he was never serious going into the fight with Zero.
Why does playing mean you're not serious?
That was a zero diff fight.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. Zero.
No, we could go into the semantics of playful right now.
I'm sorry?
We could go into the semantics of playful. I think I could literally go all out and just not have killing intent, and I could still be playing.
That is not him going all out. Him going all out was okay, Hajun, the very next fight, which he also won, by the way, against a guy with no soul. And he literally, we're getting off topic, but the Hajun
no, this is actually relevant. I mean, unless you want to drop it, you can drop the point. I don't really care.
The Hajun fight, it's literally him beating his weakness of fighting someone without a soul by installing fear that Hajun himself was weak, which then gave him a soul to predict all of Hajun's movements. And I'm pretty sure.
Wait a minute. So basically, just him getting lucky and somehow making Hajun fear for his life, and then that happening to awaken his soul. I don't think that's actually overcoming his what you call it? How did you put it? Counter?
I
don't think that matters.
Weakness, but it's really a counter.
Yeah, it's just a counter. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay, that right there, like if you can make someone like not have a soul, well, I already knew like the enlightened one would always like can find a soul with it. I believe that since he's the enlightened one, he can make a soul out of anyone. But that's just predictions. But Poseidon already has a soul, so that's neither here nor there.
So it's irrelevant. Cool, red herring.
I mean, I was just going off on a tangent, but
yeah, why? Like, it's not okay. You like
no,
verbatim. Okay,
Irrelevant.
I was
stop it. Who
bringing
cares?
I was bringing up the Hadron fight, but the last few statements that was pretty much irrelevant.
Yeah, let's try to like stay on track. I don't want to waste time on you.
Wow.
And I'm sure a college student like should have work to do. I guess like.
Yeah, I was kind of mid working.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, that's what I really have to say. If you have like any important facts, we can talk about that and we can go from there.
Again, my whole case is literally just I think Hojo's prediction ability, or I guess precog, compared to Buddha's future vision, is just better.
How? One okay, one is a guess, one is a determined fate.
Actually, the prediction, or at least this specific prediction, isn't a guess. It's like you basically run the simulation and you experience it. You've been through it. It's not just like, oh, maybe he'll just attack to the right. Maybe he'll go for my side. Like, no, it's not that.
Well. You say that, and then immediately what you said happened to Kojiro.
What do you mean?
Like, didn't all Poseidon had to do was switch his stance against Kojiro, and
He didn't switch his stance. He amped his actual like speed. He didn't just switch his stance.
No, I mean what I meant to say was movement patterns. I'm twisting up my words. I'm tired. Please forgive me.
Yeah, I think if you're going faster, you probably would just change your movement pattern.
But yeah, from what I see, that was the thing that caught Kojiro off guard and managed to get his gut stabbed. Whereas Buddha doesn't have to. He doesn't. It doesn't matter what he tries to do. The future vision knows what it's going to do next. So even if he switched or amped or whatever you want to say about his stats, Buddha can see that already. Whereas,
yeah, and I'm just saying, I'm telling you, it's okay if he could see it. The matter is he can't react to it.
Yes, he can.
No, he can't. You've yet to prove it.
It literally states that the soul moves before the actual body.
And I'm saying just because he sees the intent, it doesn't mean he could react to it.
But he has.
To zero.
To Hajun.
Okay, what speed feats does Hajun have?
The part where Buddha made an after image against Hajun's strongest attack, which was
wait. You realize what I just told you, right? What speed feat does Hajun have? Because that's the feat you're implying.
It's the basis of your scaling, basically.
Yeah.
You have a point. I don't see. Shut up,
man. I